Farmers in Bukedi sub-region, western Uganda in Bale districts are using rice husks to make organic fertilizers in the garden to improve soil health. Biochar is a black substance produced by burning biomass materials from soft agriculture and forest wastes in a controlled process called pyrolysis. Biochar is produced using a specific process to reduce oxygen and safety store carbon. Ebong Andrew, a farmer in Bali, produces biochar after burning rice husks.
When it has lights like this, when it's lit like this, we will turn it upside down. Yes. Slowly. You can see from you're watching the smoke to make sure that the fire has not gone up. There, after you put the husk around it, you lit the carbonizer and allow the heat from the lit carbonizer to slowly migrate into the husk, the residues of the crop. And that is how it can start burning from inside going outside. Then you keep on turning until the uniformity is there. Uniformity of charcoal looking like thing. There are no white husk the way you see it on top of it. So that is the whole process. So when that process is finished, you turn off the fire with water.
Due to limited funds to produce modern chimneys for biochar making, farmers are using locally produced equipment.
The process, the entire process of production must be climate smart. What you see here is not yet climate smart because you are seeing smoke. This is still not acceptable. We should not see any smoke. So it should not pollute the environment. And that is the second and the third level of carbonization I talked about earlier. So we are slowly going to migrate into this non-climate smart process into completely climate smart process. And then biochar will be completely climate responsive product.
Ebong has used this biochar in his small-scale vegetable growing garden, and the healthy green vegetables are a clear testimony of how effective biochar is.
The soil structure. So this is our long-term experimental field, and we have done it with vegetables throughout the year. You can never come here and miss the vegetable, and it helps the community. Here we sell it for money.
Inorganic fertilizers can disrupt the natural balance of nutrients in the soil, leading to nutrients imbalances and reduced soil quality. This can result in the loss of organic matter in the soil, decreased soil fertility, and susceptibility to erosion. Etiang Joseph is a soil scientist from National Agriculture Organization.
We have talked about returning carbon back to the soil. If you burn it, you are releasing carbon dioxide, and that is not good for the environment. So when we return it back to the soil, carbon is stored. It helps us to store carbon so that it doesn't cause a lot of challenges. We are talking about climate change, we are talking about increasing temperatures because a lot of carbon dioxide evaporates. So biochar is a good product, and we are doing some tests to try how it will benefit from the crop. So one of the crops that we are trying it with is coffee. We apply it on the coffee and then allow it to take some data from that coffee, right from agronomic parameters, and then also finally the yield, what will come out of that coffee.
It is a climate smart product. So what it does is that it limits the emissions of greenhouse gases during the decompositions, during the time when you applied into the field. So it makes actually agriculture more climate smart.
Biochar technology will mitigate climate change and improve soil quality, as well as reducing waste to produce energy.
The time we are buying a fertilizer, a 50 kg bag at 250 UG shillings, which was quite expensive for a farmer. But if you have the biochar and you produce it locally at home, that first of all cuts the cost of transportation of the bulk fertilizer, and then the longer term effect of it accumulating nutrients by itself that are from the surrounding areas. That are the indicators that the biochar will be cheaper for a farmer, and it will provide him with more benefits like I told you, conserving water in the area, improving the aeration of the soil, and improving the nutrient storage by that soil. All this become cheaper for him.
Sada Mubale, UBC News, in Bukedisa Region.